Hello and welcome back to DragonFable. Today we're going to go and quest for the final orb, the Earth Orb. We're going to do that in the town of Willowshire. Thank goodness you are here. The dragon and his army are destroying the entire town. Because the town of Willowshire is under attack by an army of Draver, led by the Earth Dragon Gorgok. And this is him. And there he goes. Defense of Willowshire, victory! All hail the heroes of Willowshire! The dragon's army has been defeated and Gorgok has been slain. However, the Guardian Tower here was destroyed. Worse yet, the attackers did not seem to find whatever object they were searching for. What was their real purpose here? And here we are in the town of Willowshire, where the people are slowly trying to rebuild their city, but at the same time are trying to hold off a front of a legion of Draver, being led by the Earth Dragon Gorgok. Hail Dekia, the dragon's army has been driven back thanks to you, but there is still work to be done. Gorgok was defeated and most of the town was saved. It's unbelievable that you beat him. Even though the Draver continue to besiege the town, I will continue to fight for Willowshire. I will not rest until the town has been retaken and the green dragon's minions are defeated. I will not rest until the town is ours once again. The Draver? After Gorgok's last defeat, it flew away while its Draver kept attacking anyone that they could find. They burned our fields and our homes and set up a camp in our old town square. Most of the survivors went into hiding. Those of us who refused to run set up a resistance movement. We've been holding out for King Eltian to send us reinforcements, but the Draver have stopped every messenger that we have sent to Swordhaven. It took some time, but we discovered that Gorgok was in a healing sleep in the hills near here. The dragon is heavily guarded by Draver while it sleeps. Not even we could hope to kill it even in its sleep. We heard that you were showing up and the priestess sent us a magic message telling us about you and your dragon Bakia. Her magic must be too subtle or too strong for the Draver to block her messages to us. We believe that you have the power to defeat Gorgok or at least put it back into its healing coma. Will you help us? Gorgok? I hoped that I would never see the day, but Gorgok has returned. We've been trying to rebuild since the Draver's first attack, but the Draver that it controls destroy things as fast as we can build them. Its wounds from the last battle have healed. It has grown too strong for an average hero or even a guardian to defeat. And it is preparing to finish Willowshire off with its renewed strength. We will never find peace until Gorgok is destroyed. It will be a hard fight, but even if you don't finish Gorgok, any small defeat will cause the Draver to fall back. That will give us some hope of taking our town and our Guardian Tower back. Will you help us? Yes, battle Gorgok. Okay, summon a dragon. A dragon lord, sound the alarm, awaken Gorgok! Alright, this should be no problem with our Titan-sized dragon. As you can see, we now have strange markings on the body of our dragon, and that is because in the last episode we have unlocked our primal skill, and I have in the menu which you can access with the dragon amulet elementalized our dragon to light and also primalized our dragon to light, which means that we have attuned our dragon to the elemental orb of light itself, which lets us use this primal skill, which we will use shortly against Gorgok. Your dragon amulet starts to glow. What was that? Ah, little dragon rider. A little dragon lord is a little dragon. I'm not that little right now, Gorgok. What? Bakia? You can speak? Of course I can. All dragons are born knowing how to speak Draconic. You never told me that. Well, you never asked. That's fair. Should I come back later? You two seem busy. Oh, you're still here. We've come to put an end to you, Gorgok. Oh, really? Yeah, really. Why can't you just leave Willowshire alone, Gorgok? Leave it alone? Dragons have been on this world for eons longer than you wretches. You are lesser creatures, and yet you still put up against a fight. That little resistance needs to be taught a lesson, and I will not leave until I crush every last human who stands up for that town. You insects need to learn who your masters are. Not all dragons feel that way, Gorgok. You will never destroy Willowshire as long as I'm here. Bakia, that's my line. Sorry, go ahead. You will never destroy Willowshire. Never mind, let's just fight. Okay, extreme battle. We can do it now because we have unlocked our primal skill. At least, maybe I spoke too soon because his health is ginormous. Now he's resistant partially to light. That's not good because we've just elementalized ourselves to light. So that makes the fight twice as difficult. But we'll see what we can do. No, we barely do any damage now. Come on. Alright, this is our primal skill. A bombardment of light, which should do twice this much if he had not been resistant. I mean, if I had known that. I'll try to do it like this. That would be an achievement, wouldn't it? We are in a bit of trouble now because our MP is a bit low. Oh man, we're not going to make it, I think. Shit! Alright. So that was not a great plan. So we have to run for our life, very embarrassing. And then elementalize ourselves to something we can defeat him with. Like fire, but we can't use that primal skill because the fire orb is in Sepulchre's control. Perhaps energy. We do have a primal energy skill, though I do not know actually what that would entail. Though I do not know what it exactly means, what the primal energy skill is. Let's test it on this Draver. A sort of power-up skill. To dodge, alright, that is not great, but it will do, it will do. Alright, extreme battle once again. This time we even have an advantage, so this should be easy now. I thought we could block now, come on. Don't let me down, primal skill. Man! Alright, now we have beaten him on extreme mode. You and your dragon have done what Guardian Fortuna and the Resistance could only dream of. You defeated Gorgok. The dragon has retreated into its cave and sleeps again until it can heal. You have won the Resistance precious time to fight. That's great. Nature's Cape, hey, that's a lot of nice stats. Alright, now we go to the quest, Guardian Tower. Gorgok may have been defeated, but he still lives. Many of his minions rushed into the Guardian Tower during the battle. Whatever they're after must still be down there, and maybe they haven't found it yet. All this destruction for something hidden in the tower? It must be amazingly valuable, or powerful. I hate to ask you this after all you've done for us already, but I think you're the only one who can get this job done. Please, Dekia, go into our Guardian Tower and find what those Dravers are after before they get it. Who knows what could happen if they get it first. To the tower. I need to unlock all the locks. Oh, this is going to be a long quest with a lot of enemies to destroy, but you can heal with this light at the beginning of each corridor. So if you're having trouble with this quest, you could use that. But I say trouble with... we missed a stun. But what I was going to say was, with our soul ally Aegis at our side, he can just take care of all the enemies in one shot. So that's not going to be too difficult, I think.
2 hours later.
Alright, I've just spent a very tedious half an hour fighting just Dogs, Lizardmen and Draver, but now we've collected 4 gems which we can use to go into this secret vault in the basement of the Guardian Tower. And there is Lord Valorous, Well met, Guardian. I've been waiting 980 years for your arrival. Unfortunately, you are 1 day late. What? You arrived too late. It was taken from here just before the attack on this tower. What was taken? You mean you do not know? So you are not the commander of this tower? This is a strange turn of events indeed. My name is Lord Alexander Valorous, Guardian of the Thorn and the first commander of the tower. I took an oath to guard the secrets of our order's powers with my very soul, then accidentally sealed myself in this tower 980 years ago. In retrospect, both actions were pretty silly. If you are ever tasked with creating a secure vault, be certain to put door handles on both sides. I knew that you would arrive here around this time. You see, I was there when we found them. We all knew what would happen, and the chain of events would create a hero. Who would have guessed it would be a soul weaver? What are you talking about? What is it? My oath does not permit me to say, but I can tell you who took it. She had a look in her eyes that reminded me of the rare item hunters I used to travel with. You must not let this power fall into the wrong hands. Go quickly, friend, and warn the other towers. If they are not under attack yet, they soon will be. And then we have something about a dragon amulet. Do you know anything about the dragon amulet? He speaks in a language that sounds like boulders rumbling. You can feel the words in your chest more than you hear it. Your dragon amulet begins to glow, and you can now understand Draconic. It was 1,000 years ago that our wise and noble king sent us to investigate the monsters. Back then we were all just adventurers looking to make a few gold. Our lands were suddenly ravaged by elemental monsters, each type originating from a different source. We fought our way to the center of one of these monsters' hordes. We were not ready for what we found. The kingdom was torn to pieces because of it. In the wake of those harsh times, we took our oaths. We would use this power for good and keep it from the hands of evil. We built these towers to mark them and defend them. We serve no king, but the entire world. Even this vault was not secure enough to contain this power though, so we put a lock on the power. The amulet around your neck is the key. Whoa, did I just speak Draconic? I wish you luck on your adventures. If things go anything like last time, you will need it. Last time? Then there's a shop. This is the secret Guardian Vault. Only Guardians may obtain items from this place. So only if you are a Guardian you can access this shop. And you can be a Guardian by getting a paid account from the game Adventure Quest. Not Adventure Quest Worlds, but Adventure Quest. And then connect that account to your DragonFable account. So we've learned all we can right now, I think. A dark place. Valorous? Did you say Lord Valorous? But I don't understand. He disappeared almost 1,000 years ago. Less disappeared and more locked in the basement. Did Valorous tell you what was held in the tower? What Gorgok is after? His oath as a guardian of the Thorn doesn't allow him, but it doesn't matter. It's gone already. Gone? So Gorgok's minions have won. No, not Gorgok. Valorous said she looked like a rare item hunter. Rare item hunter? We have several scavengers in town, but none who could be called that. Fortuna, the trader from yesterday. Which way did she go, Ral? North, towards the Badlands. Dekia, we have to go after her. She's the only one Valorous could have meant when he said rare item hunter. Hundreds of villagers have fled Willowshire though. How will I know who you're talking about? No one else has gone north. The Badlands are the remains of a 1,000-year-old battle. They're said to be cursed. So, chase after a woman, of which I don't have a description, who might have stolen an incredibly powerful object, of which I don't know what it is, into a barren wasteland which might possibly be cursed. You said Lord Valorous called you a hero. After everything you've done for Willowshire, I know you are. Please, Dekia, find her. Recover the secret of the Thorn. So these are the Badlands. With a lot of undead, so best equip our light weapons. Stop right there, thief! No, Dekia, stop! Who are you? Oh, what a cliffhanger! We only have to wait a few seconds to find out, though. Secret. Whatever happens, Dekia, make sure the secret of the Thorn is safe. Your secret is safe with me. Valencia? But I don't understand. How would you steal from the Guardians? I wouldn't say steal, Dekia. When a very powerful object is held somewhere that's under attack, it's usually a good idea to move it. Alright, point taken. What are you doing here, though? And what is it that Lord Valorous was sworn to protect? Lord Valorous told me the same story I suspect he told you. Where he locked himself in the tower basement trying to keep the secret of the Thorn safe? He still wouldn't tell me what it was. Well, legend has it that 1000 years ago, elementals ravaged the land. This battlefield was the center, and this shield was what the monsters rallied behind. I had to see it for myself. Does it look familiar, Dekia? It looks like a Doom Knight helm. Sepulture? But he's that old? I'm not sure. Whatever darkness drives the Doom Knights, drives their power. Definitely is, though. But what does that have to do with the Order of the Thorn? Isn't it clear, Dekia? The towers were built to protect the orbs. The Order of the Thorn was charged with building the Willowshire Tower, the Tower of Earth. Whoa, so wait, the battle for the orbs has been going on for 1000 years? Not quite. Questions are going to have to wait until later, Dekia. I still have to get the secret of the Thorn someplace safe and we have a problem. We're surrounded. I'll distract them. Get the secret someplace safe, Valencia. Alright, now we need to... Oh no! Oh, never mind. I thought it wasn't recording. Alright, we need to dodge all these incoming undead. Ah, man. Hey, and Aegis is gone. That's no fair. Although these are pretty weak, I suppose. Ow. I'm not sure what we're supposed to be doing. Are we supposed to be holding out until the timer runs out? Or are we supposed to reach the end before the timer runs out? Because how can we go any faster? I think that's the latter is the right option. Because I feel like those -5 seconds are a penalty for getting hit, not a reward for beating them. Oh, we can go faster if we're closer to the front of the screen, I think. Well, I'm still learning new things about DragonFable right now. 47 seconds left to reach the end. Ah, okay. No, no, no. Getting unlucky with these encounters. 13 seconds left to reach the end. Almost there. No, come on. Why there? Come on. Four seconds left. Almost there. Victory. Alright. I think we're in the nick of time. I think Valencia managed to get away. I just hope the secret of the Thorn is safe. You really belong in a museum. For now, though. The secret of the Thorn is safe. For now. It's a pretty hard thing to say. Pretty big tongue twister. The secret of the Thorn. The secret of the Thorn. The whole truth. Dekia, you've returned. What happened? The real secret. Dekia, did you catch the thief? Is the secret of the Thorn safe? Fortuna, it wasn't a thief. Don't worry, the secret is safe. I have to trust you, Dekia. Besides, we have another problem. What happened? Since you've unlocked Lord Valorous, the Draver have pushed us back. The Tower of Earth and Lord Valorous are under their control. We need to get to Valorous. Dekia, who is this? Valencia, the secret, is it safe? Don't worry, Dekia. Sometimes the best hiding places are in plain sight. Trust me, right now we need to get inside the Tower of Earth. Back here again. Oh no, I should have equipped Aegis. Well, we can do it without him, I think. Prove that we don't need to rely on him. Valorous, are you alright? Dekia, he's a ghost. Yes, well... I'm fine, Dekia. Why would they take you prisoner, though? I haven't shared the entire story with you, Dekia. This is important, people. The attacks that happened 1000 years ago threw the elemental realms out of balance. The corrupting darkness that sought to overtake this land had no regard for the other realms, or even its own, and all of lore threatened to be torn apart. It was this threat that caused the elemental avatars to first reveal themselves to the humans. The avatars had only associated with dragons before then, each choosing their own champion, the original Great Dragons, who continued to pass their title down to their children. To bring balance back, to give the humans and dragons a fighting chance against the corruption, each avatar coalesced a pure orb of their element, which was given to a human commander to protect. Earth Orb, eh? Not quite as cool as the Ice Orb, but it's pretty neat, I guess. Oh no! Quick, you fool, pretend nothing happened. Cool, the Earth Orb. Wow, I'm a lucky guy. Pretty smooth, Valorous, pretty smooth. In order to foster trust between dragons and humans, they created the Dragon Amulets. Oh yeah, that's amazing. Wait. What happened to the Earth Orb? Yes, well, the true secret of the Thorn. The Orb of Earth exists in two halves. The stone half had been kept safe in the Tower of Earth, and the other half, the nature half, has been lost. And we have to find it before someone else does. Daddy? Again, what a cliffhanger! The other half of the Earth Orb must be found. The Temple. The Earth Orb is in two halves? How will we find the Nature Orb after so long? Daddy? What are you doing here? Hey kid, things didn't go as planned and I need your help. I'm after a new treasure and the key is in the temple. A new treasure? The Orb of Nature. That's not yours to have. As I understand it, it wasn't something that was looked after too closely in the first place. The Orb of Nature is important enough that it shouldn't be lost. It should be in its rightful place. In the museum? Sure, kid. Of course we'll help you, Daddy. I knew you would. Do you even know where to look? It's all in finding the right map. We start in the Temple of Gloom. Great. So, in the Temple of Gloom, I'm not going to go that way because this tree is blocking the path from the left to this entrance where we need to go. So, right it is. And Ooga Booga, weak to fire. So we're going to equip our fire weapon and elementalize our dragon to fire as well. Not that it's very necessary because Aegis can one-shot these guys anyway. Be careful, Dekia. The ground looks unsafe ahead. No kidding. This is going to be some trial and error. Go up. Ow. I am really glad we brought him along. Come on, Daddy. We should probably go looking for him. Try again. Okay, go down. Up. Go up. Ah. Dang, I thought he was gonna make it that time. Oi, if he's still on fire when we get there, you're going to be the one to stamp it out this time. I almost ruined my shoes last time. Alright. Try again? Really? Yes, really. Start. What was it? Go down. Go up. And go between. That wasn't even fair. Come on, go down. Go up. Go down. Great. I'd comment on how ridiculous it was, but I need to double check that I'm not on fire. Hey kid, you didn't happen to memorize the pattern, did you? Hey Dickie, yeah? No! This monster is resistant to fire, so water element it is. Something doesn't feel right. Go back. Yeah, too bad. You have to keep going. Well, great. Ooh, ducked in time. Way to go, Dekia. It's a loop made out of fruit. The first part of your journey to the nature orb is complete. Sacrificial crystal skull, a theme. That must be a reference to Indiana Jones and the crystal skull. What's mine is mine. Follow the rare item hunters, Dekia. If we have any hope of finding the lost half, it's with them. Nice job, Dekia. You're better at this than I thought. Thanks. We've got to keep moving though. With something as valuable as an elemental orb, we can't be the only ones looking for it. Okay, enough with the dramatic lightning. We need to find the next piece of the map before anyone else. How is a loop made of dried fruit part of a map? Don't you worry about that, kid. Where do we go next then? Into the mines below the temple. Sweet. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? Heck yes. Right minecart. Woo! Okay, it looks like it splits up ahead. Which way do you want to go? Turn left. Okay, we're still alive. Must have been the right choice. Yep, say, up ahead, is that a stalagmite hanging right in our way? Of course. No, I missed it. Ouch, try again. It's a is it not that a stalactite? No, what? Again, I missed it. No. Alright, 3 times the charm. No, come on. Alright. Four times the riot. Okay. Yikes. Okay, I think we're in the clear. Great, usually these things end badly. Whoa. I thought I totally jinxed us right there. I was waiting for us to run into a rock or fall off the track into a giant abyss or something. Dekia, you should know better than to say stuff like that. I know, right? Something... Okay, complete quest. Oh. The map room. Find out any information you can, Dekia. I've learned even the strangest things can yield information to a quest. Dekia, wake up, Dekia. Oh. Okay, take my hand. Oopsie daisy. I had the worst dream. I dreamt that we were riding a minecart at breakneck speeds and then there was this giant explosion. Oh, well, actually that did happen. Oi, well, what about the part where I was on fire after the explosion and you guys were too busy discussing something to help me? I got nothing, kid. What? You mean it really happened? Well, you see, we made a significant archaeological discovery and I was on fire! Again! It went out on its own eventually, thanks to this cave being damp and all. Look, next time I'm on fire, wake me up and so I can put myself out, okay? Can you do that? Duly noted. Now, if you're done venting, come and check this out already. Oh, neat. What did you guys find? A map room. At least there probably won't be any freak explosions or fires. Coming! Oh, wow. Pretty neat, eh? This is not what I thought you meant. Come on, let's go check it out. A room full of maps? Of miniature scale models? And miniature monsters, apparently. Isn't it incredible? Wow, it's a scale model inside of another scale model. It's so cute. You know, I think somebody has too much time on their hands. Remember that piece of fruit we found? Didn't somebody eat that? I don't think so. Oh, you mean the one in the shape of a loop? Yeah, you couldn't pay me to eat that. Crazy people food. Right, well, watch this. Not bad, eh? Ah! Stay back, monster! You guys hang back, I'll handle this. Handle me? Handle me? Oh, you talk? Well, I mean, Let's try this again. Hi, my name is Dekia. What are you doing here? We're very sorry to have intruded, Mr. Salad. Mr. Salad. We are looking for... Is that what I think it is? It is! Just like Faye used to make. Hey, why are you guys messing with my toys? Oh, well, they kinda attacked us. Oh, yeah, they do tend to do that. Salad, who is this Faye you mentioned? Faye is Faye, but sometimes she's not. Gah, look at the mess you guys have made. It's going to take me forever to clean this up. Would you be able to tell us where we can find her? And does it have anything to do with the light and the loop of fruit? Ah, no! Why do we even put it on that thingy anyways? Oh, well, it lit up a certain part of the forest and it seemed pretty important. That was a fluke. Oh, well, I thought... Ah, God, just leave! I'll tell you where she is. Just get out of here so I can fix all the stuff you broke. Faye? Key Orb. Work quickly, Dekia. The closer you come to finding the nature half of the orb, the more likely you are to draw attention to your quest. Be on the lookout for the minions of our enemies. Be safe as you look for the adopted guardian of the key to the Earth Orb. So, about Faye then? Wait, what about... Yes, Faye went through here years ago. But the toys are... Sweet girl, but a little strange. Where did she go? Guys? Last I heard, she was in the northern part of Sherwood Forest. Excellent, we're closing in on the nature half. Can somebody please explain why on lore they are doing donuts around the fruit bowl? They're playing a game. Oh. What game is it? It's called Run Around in Circles Until You Get Dizzy and Fall Off the Table. I had to ask. So yeah, what was that about, Faye? Dekia, we're so close. Pay attention, okay? Don't worry, I called it. She's in Sherwood. I just hope this Faye girl is safe. She has no idea how many people must be looking for her. Hey, Salad? Yeah? Mind if I took a piece of fruit for the road? No! Thanks, even the cave moss was starting to look appetizing. No! Salad, I say no! Oh, well, what is going to crush their hopes and dreams if I take one? Bad fruit. Zom, what is going with... Zom, what is wrong with this orange? Bad fruit. Jeez. Well, we better get going. We need to find Faye. My stomach is doing backflips. This is Troppy. And that is N. And together they are entropy, which is of course a play on the word entropy, meaning the increase of chaos as a natural phenomenon. And then we have n again, which can only mean one thing, because this is the same n as we thought before. N and entropy are individuals, are characters in this story. Oh, you heard a sneeze. You must be getting close. Hey kid, look up there. Is that? I'd say we found Miss Faye. Shh. The orb will be ours. You are too late. Not a chance. I'm not gonna let two spiky fools stop me from completing the Earth Orb. I'm gonna finish that blade. What have you done with Faye? Phew! What the? Oh! Finally, no fur! Achoo! Oh shoot. Achoo! Indeed, but not Cthulhu achoo. Reanimated. Who knows what the full power of the Earth Orb might unlock? Death. Decay. Destruction. Give us the girl. Not a chance. You're not going to get near her. Get Faye to safety. Wait, no, what's going on? Come on, kid, let's get out of here. Silly Soul Weaver. Everything dies. You will fail. As time goes on, our power grows. Nice shot. Thanks. So, where did Train Faye go? I don't know. Daddy must have taken her someplace they'd be safe, though. I didn't think the fight would be that easy. I don't think we're done. Power grows. Reanimates. Why'd it have to be reanimates? Alright, should probably take this slow, easy and safely. I do believe Troppy does a bit more damage than N and also can also heal herself, so we should probably take out her first. He hits Aegis. Well, we got him anyway. But then they fight again, they rise again, reanimate themselves. Then we have to do it again, and I believe they're a bit stronger now also. And this will continue for a bit in this same pattern. Their HP seems to be the same, so maybe they're not stronger each time. But we don't heal in between, so we get tired, but they... this is Entropy's fearsome skill. Well, fearsome, a skill that is unique to her and is stronger than N's unique skill, I believe. So that is why we take her out first. Oh, now their HP has increased, so they are stronger. Ooh, that does hurt Aegis quite a bit actually. And since this is the 4th time we're battling them, I don't see this going on for very long after this. Down goes Troppy. Which means we can just focus on N and use our stun skill on him. Fun fact, you can also buy the Entropy armor from Cicero's Superstore of Savings for some dragon coins. Well, quite a lot of dragon coins. Hey, a 5th time? Man, that's quite tough. We're doing quite well on the HP front, but our MP is running a bit low. But we still have our MP potions, so we could probably keep this up for at least 2 more times, although Aegis is hurting quite a bit now. Enough. The other has the girl. Your skills have declined. They get more powerful with each battle. They're using some kind of magic to destroy our skills. I have one thing left up my sleeve. We need to get away, now. They will not get far. We will crush them. Good thinking, but it won't be long before they've picked up our trail again. We need to catch up with Daddy and Faye. Everything that those two touch decays. We're going to need to complete the Earth Orb to stop them. Trey, where are... Where is it? Where's what? I don't understand. I know you have it. Your shapeshifting gives it away. I don't know why it happens. It just does when I sneeze. Tell me where it is! Faye's eyes widen in awe. Entropy. I fear what would happen if Gorgok had the orb's full power. If the stone dragon combines forces, what is already a difficult battle would be, I fear, impossible. The Dark One escaped with the girl. The nature half is in motion. Join us. No, the Earth Orb will be mine. And now we are battling Gorgok as Entropy. So let's see, a powerful damage overtime is this. Wow, powerful. And this reduces the enemy's damage. Hey, this is the powerful skill of Entropy. And I believe that should also heal her, but maybe not in this form when we are playing as them. See, Entropy does more damage than N. Can you maybe see this in their stats? N does 11 to 21, Entropy does 47 to 53. Now our end skill is ready. I'm curious to see what that is. Now it's all those 3 skills after one another. Which means that we have won now. Join us. And Entropy combine with the dragon. Forces combine. Reforged. The full power of the Earth Orb could be devastating in the wrong hands. Where is it? Where's the Nature Orb? I don't know what you mean. The orb! It's a ball of enormous power. It would make things grow. You mean my garden stone? Give it to me. Everything depends on it. But it's mine. Hey! Oh, I didn't change. What? Why? Daddy! There you are! Is everything okay? Did you bring it? The stone half? Yes, but give it to me. I hope you know what you're doing. Daddy? Daddy? I think we have a new problem, Valencia. Daddy, please, what are you doing? Securing the ultimate relic. With this, no temple will remain unburied. No treasure will be beyond my reach. They will all be mine. But... oh no. Are you okay? I don't have time for moral lectures and pleas from museums now. You can't take the orb, Trey. Who's going to stop me? You? You ain't seen nothing yet, kid. Alright, so it would seem that we need to fight some earth elementals weak to wind. Sadly, we don't have a wind weapon, but I have elementalized our dragon to wind. So he hits quite hard now. This should be a piece of cake. Enough. I faced bigger and better foes than your newfound elementals. Ha! Thanks for all the help you and my daughter have given me, but I don't have time for this now. I have more treasure to find. You missed. Fiddlesticks. This is the Guardian Dragon. Weak to energy, that's good because we have an energy weapon. Alright. Probably won't be able to stun him, but I am going to try. Hey, you see the nice animation of the chains being pulled through portals. We did get stun, I believe. Alright. We'll quickly ready our synchro skill. Our spirit is calmed and focused. Let's see if we can take him down before he can hurt us. And not quite, not quite. Alright, then we can use Aegis shield to shield ourselves. Let's see what he's got. Ah, he does hit us quite hard, but not hard enough. And he's already done. What happened? We're stuck. Between life and death. I thought it was going to say between a rock and a hard place. It would really play into the theme of the Earth Orb. Well, but oh well. The two halves of the Earth Orb combined. Entropy strikes. What has happened, Dekia? We need to get back to Willowshire. Guardian Fortuna needs to know that we have a new enemy, and that Trey has managed to combine both halves of the Earth Orb. He can't have betrayed us. I don't understand. He blasted you. We need to get back, and Entropy are still out there. Trey has the complete Earth Orb and the Blade of Awe. The Blade of Awe, but that's just a legend. No, it's not, and it's more powerful than even I suspected. Daddy must have suspected all along. Combining the Blade of Awe and Earth Orb, he has focused the power of the orb, make minions, call the Guardian Dragon, move the very Earth itself. Nothing will be hidden. Fortuna! Fortuna, we're under attack! The dragon! Gorgok? Not again! I'm not sure. Take me there at once. Where is the orb? The orb! By the light, what is that? No! No! No, Fortuna, there is nothing you can do for them now. The southern square, all of those people. Look. And entropy. They've merged with Gorgok. We were barely pushing back the stone dragon. How can we fight this? The Dark One, the Betrayer. It's gone? The entropy dragon is, but we still have to deal with those. Look, there are still people in those houses. I've got this. We need to rescue some people out of these houses, defeat the entropic minions. So the people and guardians of the town have been, well, killed and turned into entropic minions. But the original and entropy are still merged with Gorgok. Ah, there are too many of them! Okay. Oh, skipped a bit of dialogue there, I'll show it. At least the dragon is after that mean man. We have to recover the orb. Who knows what damage will be done with it. We need to get the Blade of Awe from Trey, but how do we get to him? With the promise of treasure. And entropy have merged with Gorgok. We knew that already. Nature's Keeper. Where has the Nature Orb been all this time? So Gorgok has aligned with Sepulchre's minions and is now after the full power of the Earth Orb. But where has the nature half of the orb been for so long? With me, I guess. But how did you get it, and what did you use it for? Shapeshifting? I just thought it was pretty. In the desert I shall guard the orb, no harm shall befall it. Though my task is great, I shall not fail. Man, the way that guy tells it, he'll have been the true Light King of the desert for 1,000,000 years when we see him next year. Which is true, because as you can see by going back to his name tag, he is called Sek, so Sek Duat. Whoa! Faye, come on, you're not supposed to be out here. We have to get inside. Okay, coming! My parents were gone. The elementals had been attacking the towns and they didn't make it. The guardians took me in though. There was something important happening, but we weren't allowed to go see. I snuck out to try and watch, but I missed whatever happened. Then the elementals attacked. Magic was flying through the air and I guess I got hit. Ah! Shoo! I ran for a long time. Everywhere I went, there was war. I had to escape the battle to get somewhere safe. Oh, we're now playing as Faye, I see. Let's see if we can sneak past these elementals without having to fight. Eventually I made it somewhere safe, but I had no idea where I was and I was all alone. Every time I sneezed I changed. I couldn't control it. Mr. Salad found me and he was so nice. I would play tag with the squishies upstairs too. They had all sorts of fun traps in their house to figure out. Oh no, this again. Go up! Ouch. Go straight! Go down! Go up! Yeah, cat-like reflexes? Maybe this isn't so bad after all. Oh no, again. Go down! Yeah! Ooh, pretty! I'll just leave a nice little surprise here for them instead. I hope they like fruit. I don't know how long I was there for, but eventually the squishies seemed to be upset with my playing. So I set out on my own and built my treehouse. Faye, the elementals, the orbs. That was 1,000 years ago. How is it possible? No, it can't have been that long. The nature half. You started shifting after you found it. It must have slowed time for you somehow, given you eternal youth. Amazing. If Sepulcher gets the Earth Orb, no, we have to get it back from Trey. You spent time in the Temple of Gloom. Did you collect anything while there? I should return it. I just meant to play a joke on them. We can. First we have our own trap to lay though. The mystery of the nature orb is solved, but how will we recover the complete orb from Trey? Sure Hunter woes. Do what you have to get the Earth Orb back, Dekia, before Gorgok, before the Entropy Dragon can get its claws on it. More. I must find more. All those years of being too late, finding nothing but broken traps, fruit loops instead of power rings. Nothing escapes me now. Yes, more! I must find more! On to the next site! We are getting closer. Yes, can smell him. No, there has to be more. I've been to every site. Missing something? You? What are you doing here, kid? Watching you rip the earth apart for meaningless trinkets. Meaningless? Meaningless? I've found more powerful artifacts, more priceless treasures since I found the Blade of All than you could hope to find in a lifetime. No. You haven't found anything. Your minions have dug up everything, knocked over anything in their way. You just take what they find and throw it on the pile. Do you even know what half of what they found is? Does it matter? It's mine. Not all of it. What? What do you have, kid? I want to make a deal. Or I could just take it. You really think I came alone to negotiate with you? How quaint. Your mother would have been so proud of you. Minions, get rid of this annoyance. Oh no, Valencia has replaced Aegis. Whoa, she does pack a punch though. Search these empty chests. Did you expect that the chests are empty except for a bit of dirt and a bug or two? Sifting through the dust and dirt at the bottom of the empty chests, you find a small piece of paper. It reads, upon digging this hole, my crew noticed that this cave seemed like it had been used before. Well, whoever was here before best not be coming back and stealing me treasure, or there will be heck to pay. Okay, that explains why there are so many chests. Enough! I don't have time for this! Time for this? Time for this? Look at what you've done! What I've done? I'm a treasure hunter! The greatest in the world! You have no idea what I've given up to get here! I think I know better than you do. No! I'm done with this! Trey won't be giving up the Blades of Awe or the Earth Orb without a fight. Earth and Entropy. But who knows what the treasure hunter can do with the power of the Earth Orb? We have to recover it before the Entropy Dragon. I'm done with this. I'm the greatest treasure hunter this world has ever seen. I won't negotiate. I won't be denied. I hold the Blade of Awe, the Earth Orb. If you have treasure, it will be mine. Daddy. The orb will be mine! The orb is mine. I won't allow any of you to take it from me. You're wrong. It's not yours to use to rip the earth apart. Summon dragon and fight. Alright, we're going to do this in extreme mode. Now, as you can see, we need to defeat both the Epic Entropy Dragon as well as Epic Titan Trey at the same time. So they are both fighting us and not amongst each other. So it is a double battle in Titan form, the first of its kind so far, I believe. And I do believe that this is the most difficult battle of the Let's Play so far. So it's going to be a very long battle. Meaning that you have to conserve as much of your mana as possible, because if you're going to have no mana left once you defeat the Entropic Dragon, you're going to fall prey to Trey. Now, seeing as this is a double battle, the mechanics are a bit unique. You can't approach this as a regular one-on-one fight. For example, usually your stun skill is your best ally, but if you stun the Entropic Dragon, Trey can still attack, so it's not really that useful. In my opinion, the stun skill when you are fighting two enemies at once is not worth its MP cost. So I advise you to forget about that until the Entropic Dragon is defeated. Now, while fighting two enemies, you're going to take a lot of damage. Twice the damage you would compared to a one-on-one fight. So you want to kill the Entropic Dragon as quickly as you can, but also as efficiently as you can. So as quickly as you can without expending too much mana. The best way to approach this, I believe, is by using your Dragon Eye skill in combination with your Primal skill. The Dragon Eye skill is not a skill we have used very often so far, but I've discovered that it is a very handy skill in this battle. It increases your resistance by 50%, meaning that the attacks of not only the Entropic Dragon, but also of Titan Trey are halved. Not only that, the skill also boosts your outgoing damage, meaning that if you use that skill first and up your resistance and boost, and right after that use your Primal skill, not only are you defended for a couple of turns against the attacks of the Entropic Dragon and Trey, you also get to do massive damage to the Entropic Dragon using your Primal skill in combination with the boost you've given yourself, taking out about a third of its massive HP bar in a single turn, for the low cost of only 2000 mana in total. Now, the downside is that you need to wait quite a few turns until both these skills are recharged. So what do you do in the meantime? Well, you should focus on defending, so using your defense skill, meaning that the Entropic Dragon and Trey will miss their attacks for 2 turns. And you want to increase your mana as much as possible with your mana regeneration skill. And also, if necessary, regain your HP using the Siphon skill. But using the Siphon skill has quite a high MP cost, so I do not really recommend doing that unless you really have to, because what you really want is to have enough MP left after the Entropic Dragon is defeated to battle Trey while alternating your stun skill and your defense skill. If you can do that properly, if you have the MP to do that, he will be barely able to hit you, so then you can defeat Trey with only a quarter of your HP at the start of the one-on-one fight with him. Now, there are a few extra things you need to pay attention to. Trey is the enemy that hits the hardest and the Entropic Dragon is capable of increasing its block for a few turns. Now you're probably thinking, well, why shouldn't we just take out Trey first and then focus on the Entropic Dragon? But it's not so easy, mainly because I can't click on Trey to switch targets. The game doesn't let me. So you're stuck fighting the Entropic Dragon before you can fight Trey. That's just too bad, you have to deal with that. But the only thing you really need to remember is to check whether the Entropic Dragon has its block increased before you use your primal skill. Because it takes a long while to recharge, and if you use your primal skill while the Entropic Dragon is blocking, you are wasting a lot of damage of that massive strike. So you need to really pay attention to that. Now, as you can see, it's still quite close, but we can finish Titan Trey off with the strategy I described by using first our Dragon Eye skill to increase our boost and then our primal skill to do that massive blast of damage. Now, I will be honest, it took a long time to defeat these two and to discover this strategy. I spent like 1 or 2 hours simply trying to defeat them, and I kept failing, and I had almost given up. Because I thought, well, this episode is already late, I don't want to keep them waiting, but on the other hand, I don't want to end this on an anti-climax by just giving up on this extreme battle and doing it normally, because then it's too easy, that's not exciting. So I was absolutely euphoric, ecstatic, when we were finally able to actually defeat the Entropic Dragon and Titan Trey on extreme mode. So alright, now on with the story. The blade! No! The orb! Valencia, grab the blade. We need to get the orb before your father does. Daddy! I can reach. No, give me your hand! No, it's mine! I can get it back! Don't you ever tire of interfering? Sepulture! Put your toys away. You were foolish enough to find both halves of the Earth Orb for me. I could crush you where you stand. No! The orb is mine! Daddy, it's not worth it! You're slipping! No! He chose rather poorly. You may have managed to destroy my entropy dragon, but it looks like I'm left with a new set of minions. I have more pressing duties to attend to. Minions, get the sword. Another orb in Sepulture's grasp. Will you be able to at least keep the Blade of Awe safe? Hidden Blades. Introduction. Die! Valencia. We need to keep moving. Sepulture has the Earth Orb. How could he have known? And Entropy were his minions. He had to have known how close they were. We have more important things to worry about now. Where can we hide the Blade of Awe that they won't find it though? I don't think there is a place where we could hide it that it wouldn't be uncovered. There is no place. Valencia! It's more important to keep Sepulture from getting his hands on it. When the time is right, I can reforge it. For now, though, hide it, Dekia. Search all of lore and find the perfect place to hide each piece. In the meantime, I'll work on forging some kind of decoy to cover our tracks. Go to dig map. So this was an event at the time where all the players of DragonFable had to search to find the perfect hiding spot. And eventually it was found, I believe. And then we have a boss fight. Dakia, help! It's after the blade! The blade? But yes, the blade of awe! Blade! Defeated Dakia! Here we go. Weak to wind and light. So we switch to our light weapon. Can we stun him? 50% chance, I'm willing to take that. Feeling lucky. And we weren't lucky, darn it. Maybe the Bakia can stun him. He can, alright. Big damage from Aegis as always. We should defend now though, because he's only stunned for one turn. This should not be too difficult. And we've got him. So, is it over? Is it ever over? Good point. Guardian, are you alright? I think so. We didn't have time to react. She'll live. You got lucky this time. Is it over, Dakia? Gorgok, the entropy dragon, is gone. Though you may have to deal with some of these entropic earth elementals. I'm not sure what Gorgok's minions will do. You've had an easy time repelling the attacks though. The southern squares in town have been retaken. What about the secret of the Thorn? Can we finally return the Earth Orb to the Willowshire tower? No. Trey, we didn't get the orb back from him. Sepulture now has the Earth Orb. Then Willowshire will persevere without it. I didn't lose the town to the dragon. We won't lose it to its scattered minions either. I'm so sorry. The Guardians of the Thorn will continue to protect Willowshire. Now you have to stop Sepulture. With the Earth Orb in his arsenal, he's even more dangerous than ever. Go. A huge entropic elemental is after Valencia and the Blades of Awe. But we defeated him. Thank you! Thank you, Dakia. Even though the Earth Orb is lost, we still have our town. Lord Valorous worked hard with our weaponsmith to create these special weapons in thanks. The Earth Shop, all too high level for us. But they are cool looking, and it says a legendary weapon embodying the complete and unending power of Earth. It contains both the pure energy of nature and the molten rage of stone. Click on it to change elements, which is very useful actually. But I think I'll conserve our gold a bit more. Maybe when we're level 28 and I remember to buy it, I'll still do that. Alright, then that concludes the story of the Earth Orb. And now we have done all the 8 orb stories, meaning that there's only one thing left to do in book 1, which is the finale, the final 13th. With all of the elemental orbs accounted for, Sepulture reveals his plan to attack all the orbs' hiding places at once. The kingdom of Greengard falls into havoc as the darkness spreads across the land. The final segment of book 1, the Orb Saga. We'll see if we can do that in 1 or 2 parts, but the end is fast approaching now. I did want to say before ending this, however, sorry that this episode took so long to come out, but I did want to commit to a high level of quality. to really continue to make these episodes the best they can be, and I also want to do that for this last story. That being said though, it really is an epic finale, so I really look forward to that. I hope you guys do as well. Stay safe, and as always, until next time.